This is Maggie. She has something she'd like to say to everybody.
Hi, I'm not from this town. I'm from another town here in Pennsylvania, and we are suffering from the effects of illegal aliens invading our town just as you are here. I think that it's real important, though, that people remember one thing, that as an American citizen, you have a right to stand up for your rights. And it isn't racism. The race card is being thrown around the United States now all the time, and the reason they do that is because they try to play on people's emotions and they try to prevent them from standing up for their rights. And that is going on in our election. Anybody who opposes Barack Obama is automatically labeled a racist. Now they call people who are white, talking about other people who are white, racist. There's something really wrong in this country, and if the American people don't stand up as you are doing today and scream and yell and shout you're mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore, then we will lose America as we know it. And as we know, it has absolutely nothing to do with the color of a person's skin. It happens to have everything to do with what is right. And people in this country who fought in the wars to make America the greatest country on the earth didn't do that so that other people could come here and take away from us everything that the blood, sweat, and tears were shed for. This is America. You have a right to stand up. You have a right to call your congressmen and your senators, and you have a right to tell them, demand that they do what's right for you. There's a lot of voices out there that are fighting against us, and they're very strong, and they've got a lot of money. But Americans have never backed down from a fight, and we're not going to back down from a fight now. And you need to call your congressmen, and you need to call your senators, and you need to let them know that you are mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore. And don't let them stop you from voicing your opinion. You know, there's a movement out there in our Congress, and Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, would love nothing better than to bring the Fairness Doctrine back. And what the Fairness Doctrine is a rule that says that anybody, talk radio, let's talk about talk radio, any of these conservative talk radio hosts you hear, such as Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck, Mike Gallagher, they will have to give them equal time to an opposing voice. Well, that's already been tried in this country. We have Air America, a liberal talk radio show, and it failed. And it failed because there was no market for it. The people weren't interested in listening to that. But if the Fairness Doctrine is brought back into play, then all the voices that have helped so much in making the American people aware of what's going on with illegal immigration in this country will be silenced. Sean Hannity will be silenced, Rush Limbaugh will be silenced, Glenn Beck, all of them. You will no longer hear their voice of dissent because they will try to take it away. And believe me, if we get a Democratic president and a Democratic Congress, your right to stand here and talk and speak up about what's going on in your country will be taken away. That's a fact. That's not fiction. That will happen. We are in a fight here today to save America. America for everybody. For you, for me, for everybody. We're here to save America, and you need to, if there's nothing else you do, on a daily basis, make a phone call to your congressman. Let your voice be heard. Call them up and tell them, no, 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 you cannot take my country from me. This is wrong. What's going on in America is wrong. This is the democracy that we know will be leaving, and socialism will take its place. Make no mistake about it. What we are looking at now, what's coming at us, is a total alteration in the landscape of America. What you know, what you've known, what you were taught will all go by the wayside, and there's going to be a whole new rule book out there, and it's not going to be the rules of the game of fairness and what's right. And what is right for America is to have the rights of the American citizens come first. That's not racism, that's right. You need to, please, I beg of you, I've been following this issue for several years now. I don't get on a blog like they do because, quite frankly, I can't type except for one finger, and so it would take me all day, and then I'd have to redo the sentences 70,000 times, so it would take me hours to make write one paragraph. I'm much better at just shooting off my big mouth. and calling up the congressmen and telling them what I think about what it is they're doing. You don't want to be sold down the river. And believe me, America is for sale. It's for sale to the highest bidder, and it's for sale to the loudest voices. And you need to stand up like you are, make a phone call every day, make it something you do every day, make a phone call and tell them, no, 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 no way, not today, not on my watch. There is no way I'm going to let you sell my country down the river and sell me along with it. And this crap about racism, I am so sick of hearing about race in this country today, I could puke. Because you know what? It's about what's right. It isn't race, it's what's right. And anybody can come to this country, but come in the front door. Don't come in the back. Follow the rules. This is a country based on the rule of law. That's why everybody wants to come here. Nobody's rushing to go to South America. They're not rushing to Africa. They're not rushing to the Middle East. They're not rushing to Europe. They're not rushing to the Orient. Because guess why? Because we have a rule of law here. We've got a democracy. That's the magnet that attracts people from the world, is the fact that this is a country that has fairness. And you've got a shot here. It doesn't matter where you come from. You can come from some third world scumhole, and you can make it to the top here in America. This is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for every opportunity for every American to do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to think, and don't let them silence your voices. Because this is the fight of your life. Thank you.